Hi YouTube fans, it is I, your local Scottish Trekkie, coming live at you for another Star Trek Starships review. And tonight I'm going to be doing Star Trek the official Starships collection, the Niagara class. And what I'll do is I'll read through the magazine as always, and I'll show the ship later after the magazine review. So let's get into this magazine, shall we? So what I'll do for this one is like what I do with the rest of the Starships, is show you the contents and then the ship's specification. So we have Niagara class type cruiser. It was launched in the 24th century. Length 565 meters. Max speed is warp 9.6. And we have the contents, which is the Niagara class, designing the ship, the IRA Stephen Behere on the Next Generation, and on screen. So the Niagara class specification is, it is a class Niagara, Alphalation, Starfleet, launched 24th century, length 565 meters approximately, crew 530 approximately, top speed is warp 9.6, and its weaponry is phaser emitters and photon torpedoes. And then you have your pictures of the ship as like you get in an old Star Trek Starships magazine. So you get the underside with the deflector, the impulse engine, and the bottom of the cell. Yeah, it's the bottom of the cell next to the secondary hull. And then we get an awesome CGI picture of the ship. Looks a kind of little bit like the Enterprise C, but for the improved starship pylons and a third nacelle. So the Niagara class was one of the most distinctive looking Starfleet ships of the 24th century, as it featured a third nacelle. Despite this unusual configuration, nearly all the rest of the components were taken from the proven designs. The Niagara class was a type of Starfleet starship that was in service in the 24th century. It was highly unusual in that it was the only known Starfleet starship with the feature-free warp nacelles. Examples of Niagara class included the USS Princeton, NCC-59804, and the USS Wellington, NCC-28473. The Niagara class was approximately 565 meters in length, and its crew complement was around 530. So like it's the one of the starships that were seen in Move 359. You can see it. I think that's it there. The USS Princeton. The wreckage of the USS Princeton, NCC 59804, a Niagara class ship, fill the top right of the USS Enterprise's view screen. So that's it there. Sorry, that's it there. That's the Princeton there. That's the Princeton. Invading Borg cube at Wolf 359, the entire armada was disintegrated in a matter of minutes. And there's the back view of the ship, the Princeton. The engineering hull of the Niagara class shared the same outward design as that found on the Ambassador class ships like the USS Enterprise NCC 1701C, seen on the right up here. You can see it's got the same hull as the Enterprise, the Princeton here. Data feed. Rolaren served aboard the Niagara class, the USS Wellington, where she attained the rank of lieutenant in the mid-1960s. She took part in a faithful away mission to Garon 2. The species of the assignment were vague, but she deployed direct orders as a direct consequence. 8 members of the away team lost their lives. Rowe refused to speak in her own defence at the trial, leaving the court to find her guilty and sentencing her to prison on Dralis 2. And then we have the Starship ship profile of the Princeton. And I think this is an absolutely beautiful class ship. So, an alternate future, the only other Starship vessel seen equipped with 3 nacelles apart from the Niagara class was the Enterprise D. From an alternate future in the episode All Good Things. Wellington Captain Thomas Puser was the commanding officer of the Niagara class USS Wellington in 2365. According to a computer readout screen at Starbase 173, the Wellington was assigned to patrol the neutral zone in Sector 130. And in safety feature, according to the Star Trek The Next Generation Tactical Manual, Galaxy-class ships were able to jettison the nacelles in an event of emergency. Interesting. And as the Niagara class ships used the same nacelle design as the Galaxy class, they probably had this facility too. So it's cool. That's really cool if they can inject the nacelles of the ship in a problem. And then we have building the Niagara class. So we have some really good shots here of the ship. And then Ira Stephen Bear on the Next Generation. So we have all this stuff here. So like, that's the man there. That's Ira Stephen Bear. That's him there. And then we have down here Tasha Yar and Richard Castillo. And then we have some more shots of what he's done on the Next Generation. And then we have the on-screen version. So the first appearance we see the Niagara class starship is in The Best of Both Worlds Part 2. TV appearances, Star Trek The Next Generation, and it was designed by Greg Jen. So yes, and a trivia. Greg Jen, whose company made the Niagara class studio model, came up with the statistics that appeared on the back of the Buckaroo Buckeye baseball card that was made for Deep Space Nine. Jen also used an image of himself to go alongside the statistics of the back of the card. The front of the card featured a picture of actor Keon Young, who played Buckeye in the episode If Wishes Were Horses, written by whether by coincidence or design. Keon Young bears a remarkable resemblance to Greg John. So that's that actor there. That's him. And this is the Niagara class starship with Star Trek at the top. So let's get into the starship itself, shall we? And here she is. If she wants to come off her stand, it is. And here is the Niagara class starship. The USS Princeton. Really do. I like this one. This is one that I like. So she's our bridge domes there, and Enterprise C deflector dish, which is seen at the bottom, and the third nacelle. And she does come with the, if I can get my, come on, there we go. Yeah, if I can get there. There's the impulse engine at the back. At the back, It's funny because this one's got the impulse engine on the Enterprise C, on the Princeton, where the Enterprise C's not got the impulse engine at the back. We never got it until the Excel edition of the Ambassador class, and this one does have it there. Come on, there. And it also comes with its traditional saucer bay, it's shuttle bay, and one nacelle and the third nacelle at the bottom. And on the underside of the Princeton, it's got the Starfleet and pennant on the underside of the nacelle. But I really do like this one. I really do. It's a starship we've never actually seen in the collection, and I've got it in my hand. So it comes with a stand, and it says USS Princeton. It says Niagara class and 5336A-A. But guys, that's my take on this ship. Let's see what you guys think down below. And as always, I am your local Scottish Trekkie. I will see you whenever I get the next video up and running, which will probably be the Star Trek Discovery ones. And I will see you in the next video. So, bye-bye now. And as always, live long and prosper. And I shall see you later. Bye-bye now.